Bro, watch it at your own risk, is the remark I received when I asked one of my friends about Musafir Cafe. She told me that you might like it, but remember it's a bit traumatizing. She said that the TV show gives you the hope that one day your ex would randomly walk into your life and then things will be back to the normal, which I feel is a complete bullshit. Talking about it, I saw a lot of people, sharing and spreading this hatred towards Sudha. And after watching the TV show by myself, I realized that Sudha was not a bad person. Actually, Sudha and Chanda were two extremely different characters. Where we see Sudha extremely inclined towards her parents, Chanda didn't seem to have that level of passion for his parents. I think the only time we knew about his parents was where his mother voluntarily used to call him or actually came to live with him in his flat. We also see how when Sudha was alone in Chanda's apartment, she starts falling for him. And at that very moment, we were not sure about what Chandar was going through. We also see how when the time came where she had to actually, leave Pune and go back to her dream place, Mumbai. She says Chanda that we could try a long distance relationship, but Chanda was so clear in his head that he knew that long distance does not work. We see how when both of them were extremely in love with each other, Sudha had the courage to softly and quietly walk away from his life because she knew that if she stayed, Chandar would end up losing his identity. He was ready to leave his job, his dreams, his city, everything for Sudha. But Sudha deep down knew that Chandar needs to fulfill his own dream, for which she took a step back and let him have his own dreams. I feel the TV show basically tells us how the situation where two right people fall for each other at the wrong timing. So things could have been amazing if the timing was right, if the situation was right. And I also feel that they were parted away from each other at a very early stage. I feel their honeymoon phase still continued. If they would have stayed with each other a little longer, the level of maturity would have existed on both of their part. Anyways, I would give it a solid 8 on 10. It's a nice TV show. But again, the end part kind of will leave you traumatizing. So beware.